Hey guys, welcome to today's market recap for the day ending October 2nd. Let's begin with SPY. SPY kind of was a down day today, and my green indicator started to roll over here. So that is kind of looking bearish for me, but not so bearish in the whole context in here as there is a long way to its support line in here. So I would stay bullish on this one until it breaks down this support line in here. So that's where I stand and think that's around to 327, 328. And remember that I'm using the green line position. So my green line position right now is 335.75. Even though the market closed at 3335, around 333. 80, right? So that's the figure I'm looking at. Looking at the Qs moved quite a bit downwards. You can see by the sharp turn of this and the angle of this green line turning around. So this indicates that there is a sharp turn on this one, whereas the SPY, right? So you can see the difference in here. The SPY kind of took a curved turn around. This is more of a normal turn in here. So QQQ is showing the triple Q is showing this sharp turnaround and does not look too bullish. But again, the support line is way down here at 268 to 69 range. Right now, I'm seeing my green line at around 270. It's 10 points above my support line in here. Any 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 point between these two positions, if it turns around, it is still bullish for me. Right now, still I'm looking at it as a bullish trend. IWM, it broke through the upper resistance and the trend line in here, so which kind of gives me an indication that it is trying to turn bullish in here. I'm going to see if it turns around along with the other markets, Q specifically, and see if we can make a bounce somewhere in between this upper line in here and the bottom uh, support in here, right? So let me put that line in here. So if it bounces anywhere from here, it becomes bullish for me. Right now, it definitely looks like it is trying to become bullish, but my positions are on the hedge side, bearish positions that I'm holding. Looking at my long positions, Apple today was a pretty down day. My green line moved towards south and giving a sharp turn as well. So that does not look good. Possibly it's going to move down for a few days, but as long as it can hold this support line in here, right? So if it moves below, it can hold this line. I'll maintain my bullish positions on this one. If it breaks, then probably I will sell my bullish positions in here. AMD, again the same thing, a smoother curve in this case, because there was a huge run up in here, and it was a down day today. I still have a long way to go down, so I'm going to wait for it to see a bounce somewhere in between now and around 77, 78, kind of a position there. So as long as it can turn around between these two, I'm bullish on this one. MSFT also turning sharply in here and almost hugging the lower trend, but as previously mentioned in other videos, this is too narrow of a channel in here. I would give it an opportunity to bounce anywhere above this lower support line, which is around 203. And I'm thinking of talking about the bounce of the green line, not the actual price line. The price line right now is around 206. That's uh, almost close to the 203 line in there, right? But I'll look for the bounce of the green line. Coming to the three positions that I bought after I started doing this video log. Those are Baba, Marvel, and Square. First start off with Baba. Alright, so Baba still looks very bullish in here. Today, even though it's a down day, it went down fractionally in here, and that's why you see this. It didn't even bend downwards. So I'm bullish on this one. Still going to hold on to this. Not even looking at any bearish sign in here, right? So this particular line, that is 277, is my support line at this point. Marvel, it's a slight bend towards downside. It was quite a bit of down movement here, 1.3%. Still not that bad. I am keeping this as my support line here. Maybe I'll just allow it to drop somewhere in between if it or use the 34 EMA as my final support line. If it breaks that, maybe I will become bearish on this one, but as of now I'm bullish on this. And finally, let's take a look at Square. The move is awesome as of now. It broke this thing. As I said, I did the wrong time entry at 166, still doing a good job moving higher. Now it's moving above this peak in here, right? So that is also a good sign. I'll put a peak in there. I'll put kind of a horizontal line in here. Now if at all it turns around, I'm expecting it to bounce somewhere in between these two, and again my 34 EMA would be my last line of support, and if it breaks that, maybe I will become bearish. But as of now, it's all bullish. It's not even turned around, so it's all pointing up in here, right? So that's a good thing. Now, since it's Friday, and I think I should have done this for all. Let's do that. SPY. I'm looking at my box in here on the weekly charts. So weekly charts. So the box I drew is around the last red candle, and that's because it's in downtrend, right? So I'm just putting the last red candle in here. This one is definitely below it. This one is within the range of this last red candle, so I'm still bearish on this one. Now what I was expecting is if it goes above the, if it closes above this red candle top, that's where I become really bullish. As of now, it looks like a bearish sign in there. On the Qs, I want to see, try put the right. So this one looks it broke up and it's sitting above in here, right? So now if this is the one I'm looking at, now I need to keep an eye on what's going to happen. This looks like a bullish shine, but today's action is not very convincing. It ended right at the inside the box in here, right? So it's almost like hugging that top line in there. I would have allowed it when if it had closed somewhere above, but it's inside it and giving me kind of a different feeling on this one. So I'm going to hold on to the bearish momentum on this Qs, IWM. So if I see the last red candle, that's this, and if I put a box around it, this is definitely closing above, so this gives me like a bullish turnaround, right? So I'm inclined to look at it as a bullish sign in here as it closed way above the previous red candle in here. And let's take a look at the similar things on Apple. You can see this one closed well within the box. It's still looking like a downward trend, not moving up. This definitely is an uptrend. So if I take this in here, this definitely looks like an uptrend, no doubt about it. And let's look at MSFT. This also looks like an uptrend in here if I had to draw this. So it is definitely looking like an uptrend close above my last red candle in here. Let's do BABA. Okay, so this definitely looks like an uptrend. I'm going to keep it has always maintained that uptrend in here, so I'm going to keep the box around the green candle in here, which is this one, and if any closes below this one becomes bearish. Otherwise I'll maintain the bullish bias on this one. So alright, so this is also maintaining an upward trend. There is no kind of a indication that it is going down. So this is bullish as well. Where definitely this is bullish as well. So I'm going to put my box around the last green candle in here, right? So all good in here. Now earnings in 33 days. So I have good enough time to do any kind of adjustment for the earnings. But as of now, I'll go with my strategy in there. So let's look at the numbers itself, the P&L for the week. All right, so here's my final tally in here for the week. For the week it is 1032, and this is like at a higher end, so it doesn't happen for only 3 positions. 1032 for the week is not always right, in the sense that not achievable, it's not consistent, is not feasible all the time, but it is possible, right? There was a huge move in BABA that led us to this profit in here. Let's take a look at BABA and where it ended, and BABA did show some interesting signals at the end of the day. Even though BABA ended negative, the price on the options was skyrocketing. It kept on increasing, so which kind of hints that Monday might be a good day for BABA. Its price might increase in there, so that's my hunch. Let's see what happens Monday. But overall, currently the price is at 68.65, which is at 1300 positive, and this is the one that we already looked at, right? So we closed the previous call position that I had sold, and then we covered it, and then I sold one more in here to kind of negate the price that I had to pay to kind of cover that call. So that one is closed. So it's open right now. It's now making instant money because BABA's price is going down. So the more it maintains the price below 295, it's better for me in there. Okay. All right. So today, what else I did? So today was the expiry day for my 40.5 C call on Marvel one. So I sold it at 0.04, right? It was very close. Robinhood forces you to kind of exit out of the trade before 3, so I did that. It was 4 cents at that point. So overall profit on this one was $42. Now you can see why I do this. So this was 42, but overall on the main trade was like $14, right? So even though it was like an up week for Marvel, it made only $14 in here. That is fine, but I made $42 in here as well. So this also adds to my profit. Immediately what I did was I sold a 40.5 call for next week, right? So week ending 10/9, and that I sold it for 55 cents. Right now it's 60. That becomes negative, this thing. So this one is closed as of now, right? Looking at Square is a happy case, right? So what it did is it ended very close to the sell price, the sold call in here, the poor one's call. So currently the square on the leap is 50, so which is at plus 160. The 170 call that expired today, I sold it at 36, making a 247 profit on this one, right? So that's very good. So this adds to my leap profit of 160. This one I got better than this one here. And now what I did, immediately sold 177.5C expiring next week, so for 241. Right now at 258, negative 17. We'll see how the week goes. I'm expecting the price to be less than 177.5. If it goes above, we'll do something similar to Baba and do an adjustment midweek. But if it doesn't do that, it's good, right? So then I can do a weekly sell in here. Right, so this one is closed. So overall, my these are my positions open right now. So this is on the leap side, is on the covered call side, and these are my positions as of now. So, and this is my PNL for my first week after this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.